And finally, we come to our 3.5 ton service jack. I gotta tell you, it feels like 3.5 tons when I try to lift this. So what should we do, Nick? Can we unbox this here, or do we just take it inside? What do you think? Yo, it's a beast, bro. Beast. Oh my God, it's so heavy. I know I need like a cart to transport this. Team lift required. I did it all by myself, bro. Team lift required. Yo, your mustache fell off. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to do an unboxing, okay? This video is not going to be viral, but it might help you in making a decision about what service or floor jack you might purchase in the future if you have a large vehicle to lift. Let's get started. So, you might ask, what do I have in here? What I have is some new automotive jacking and creepers and jack stands, and we have an oil catch pan because number one, NAPA was running a sale on this jack, and actually my brother has the same jack. We got it. It's at his shop, okay? And usually like oil changes, tire rotations, things of that nature, I usually would do that at his shop, but it's like an hour, it's like 45 minutes, an hour away to get to his shop to do that stuff. So I said to myself, why don't I go and buy some stuff, jack stands, oil catch pans, so I can do some of this maintenance here when I have some free time. I love seeing my brother, I really do. Generally, I'll get a sandwich while I'm there. He has a deli catering business, makes awesome sandwiches. Cut Above Deli, check him out. He's in Newtown Square, the best of the best. Best of Mainline magazine, year after year. He's awesome, they're great. But I digress. He has all this stuff. I go over there and use it, but sometimes I just don't have the time to get over there to use it. So I said, let me get some of my owns, okay? This way, I can do this stuff here. And in the meantime, the truck has like it's like it's like almost new, you know, it's like brand new, but it's got like 10,000 miles on it. And as you can see, these tires need to be rotated at this point. See the shoulder of this rear tire? See how, you know, it's not very worn. But if you come over to the front tire, you know, the shoulder's worn down somewhat. And these Bridgestone Duelers, they're not the best tires. They're the original equipment. They're not the best, but you could see they're worn down. I want them to last a little bit longer. These tires come factory filled with nitrogen and not air. It makes for a more consistent tire pressure and better tire life. Awesome. But I want to keep it that way. So I'm going to need to, I'm weighing my decisions. But in the meantime, they have to be rotated, hence the jack stands, okay? And I bought the oil pan in case I really get like I'm super bored. Let me change my oil. So that's why. We got an evercraft. I never really heard of evercraft, but we bought their economy plastic creeper, okay? You know, you could get like creepers, they're like padded and they have cushion. But the reality of that is that I don't need it to be, I'm not going to spend all day on this creeper. I just need to be able to roll under the truck, get under, get out, and that's it. And a lot of times those padded creepers, they rip open and stuff. You have a tool in your back pocket, whatever, it rips the creeper. So I like the idea of the economy plastic creeper. Whoa, boom! Whipped out the Para 3. Real life. This is real life. This is what we use it for. Para 3. Boom, cut tape. Look at that. Yo, you think we'll have to re-put an edge on this S10V steel? Or you think it'll be all right? I mean, we just cut that tape. I mean, is it going to be bad, Nick? What do you think?
No, I don't think so.
No? All right, so we ripped open the tape here. Should we take a look? Let's see the level of assembly, how it comes. Whoa! Yo, it has it!
Pad, right?
It's got a pad on the head. Unbelievable! Wow, I got more than I asked for with this purchase. Yo, this creeper was only like $30 on sale. You know what I mean? This way, you know, when I was a kid, I used to work like I used to work on cars. I worked like in South Philadelphia. I would like work up and down Warnock Street. I grew up on Warnock Street in South Philadelphia, 2600 block. And me and my buddies, we'd be up and down the street. We'd have cars ripped apart and all. The neighbors probably hated us. Some of the neighbors did like us though. They actually let us work on their cars and they would pay us. It was cool. But you know, used to get like cardboard, throw the cardboard underneath the car so you could, you know, you wouldn't get dirty, right? Yeah. Yeah, but you always got dirty anyway. It didn't really matter.
Oil.
All oiled up. So we got to cut this little bit of, boom. Look at that. Yo, this thing is super sharp, dude. Super sharp. We got a little more tape here. These are going to be the wheels. Man, that thing is like, it's like butter, dude. Yo, look at them wheels. Oh man, this is like a lot of assembly here required. I would have spent an extra, like, I would have spent like an extra $10 if it would have came assembled. What do you think? Yeah. Am I going to assemble this now? How do you assemble your evercraft creeper and seats? How do you assemble it? We're going to make this a how-to, Nick? Yo, there's no instructions. Oh yeah, there is instructions. Yo, look at this. There's magic here in the directions. Look, it says if you say these magic words, it assembles itself. Look at the magic words. Ta-da! That's it. Those are the magic words. Ta-da. Look at it. Boom. Those are the best instructions I ever used. What do you think, Nick?
I think it looks nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
look, it has little compartments here on the side. You put down your little sockets at whatever it is. You know, your sockets that you're using. It's got a nice little cushy little headrest, right? Yeah. It comes with these awesome directions. Boom. Magic elves. They appear, put it together, and then disappear. Kind of like an elf.
What do you rate the product? Thumbs up?
I mean, you know, it seems nice. The rubber wheels seem pretty good. Plastic wheels, you know, it moves freely. I don't know how long it will last, you know, with my fat ass on there. But, you know, I'm just saying, like, for the amount of time I'm going to spend on this, it should be fine. You know, for someone that's on, you know, is on a creeper on a daily basis, you know, probably it might not be so good. The other thing is that if you're an auto mechanic, generally you'll have a lift. You won't be under the vehicle anyway. You're just going to be, you know, you're going to just lift the vehicle and walk under it. So I don't know. Maybe this economy creeper is good for everybody. I'm just saying. I don't know. So we like it. It's got a cushion for my head. I got a big dome, in case you haven't noticed. So moving on. Our oil pan, I mean, it doesn't really need much of a review. I mean, if you were interested, you know, you got your little fill hole here. Boom. You drain your oil here. It goes into this little hole. It'll all be contained, like, inside here. If you needed to, like, transport it somewhere, you could just put this little cap in. I mean, this is really not interesting stuff, Nick. You know what I mean? I don't even think the Low Gang couldn't make this a viral video. It has this little thing here. You know, I don't. That's cool. You know, why does it have like a freshness seal? Like, why does it have a freshness seal, Nick? What's up with that? I'm gonna leave that in place though, just in case. But the thing that makes this the best oil drain pan ever is it has this little filter spot here where you take your oil filter off, you unscrew it counterclockwise, and then you place it here, and then it drains out. I mean, this is like...
That's high-tech stuff.
This is like what makes this.
It makes it.
If you want it, and it's boom, it's made in the USA. That's why. Because we're innovators in the USA. We innovate. We innovate. We make the best. Made in the USA. Closed top oil recovery drain plan. If you need it, oh, you could give them a call here. 800-548-7513. And tell them you want to order product number 821-5039. Moving on. We got the evercraft lifting equipment. In case I actually cut this ahead of time. I wanted this to like pop right open. Boom. So they're just basically evercraft. I don't know, you know, whatever. They seem like they're good. They're just, you know, 3-ton jack stands. Because although... Wow. What is that? This must have some crazy instructions. This has its own set of instructions. Oh, I get it. All right. So I'm like thinking to myself, why would you do that? But you're supposed to bend, once you put this rationing bar in there, you have to bend this tab in. So you can't take the rationing bar out. At first I'm like, wait a minute.
Like a safety thing?
Yeah, I guess it's like, it's ribbed for her pleasure. I don't know.
Might be yours.
Whoa. Whoa. So you just bend those in.
What's in there?
It's in there like swimwear. And finally, we come to our 3.5 ton service jack. I gotta tell you, it feels like 3.5 tons when I try to lift this. So what should we do, Nick? Can we unbox this here, or do we just take it inside? What do you think? Yo, it's a beast, bro. Beast. Oh my God, it's so heavy. I know I need like a cart to transport this. Team lift required. I did it all by myself, bro. Team lift required.
Well,
Yo, your mustache fell off. Let's get this baby unboxed. Let's get this baby unboxed. Yo, we got a little outer shell damage. What do you think about that?
take it back.
Think it's gonna be a problem?
Take it back.
Yo, bro. Whatever knife you're carrying, you probably would have took
I got a Walmart knife I got for $1.
way more force than that. Let's get this baby opened. Boom, another box. I'm like so used to that. It's like bizarre.
Boxes on boxes.
Yo, I videoed the unboxing of when this knife came.
Yeah.
It was like unbelievable. So it came in a box, right? Like a priority mail box. I opened the priority mail box. There was another priority mail box inside, right? Then I opened that box, and then there was a priority mail bag. It was in. It was and then there was 2 boxes in there. It was like bizarre. It was like, what are those little? Are they like little Chinese dolls, or are they Swedish dolls?
Yeah, I forgot. The dolls.
No, they're not Chinese. What are they? Russian? Those little dolls that you open them and there's
another doll.
It's like bizarre. Is that Russian? What is that? That's what this was like. Whatever it is, that's what this was like. Okay. Yeah, I think this is going to be an easy setup. Yo, it's a 3.5 ton service jack, and like I said, it's from NAPA. It's professional lifting equipment. It's it's not Snap-on. But I've actually used this jack for years. My brother has it at his shop, and I don't feel like driving to his shop every time I got to do something on the trucks. So I got one for our shop. Should be fairly simple to assemble. Whoa! I'll tell you a big change. Instead of having this pin detent, it used to be a bolt, a nut and a bolt. Man, they're moving up. Look at that. I think it was.
Look, nice.
Bang! Talk about fast assembly. It's crazy. Okay, and then you yank this off. Look at that. It's got the rubberized plate. Sometimes these lifting plates, they sometimes could jack up when you spin them. This doesn't have that feature. Okay, as you can see here, the UV joint to tighten and release the pump jack, the pump inside that lifts, the hydraulic pump that lifts this jack. The universal joint here is nicely greased. I mean, that's a good sign. It's pretty good. And then it's got a double pump. Double pump. Wow, look at this.
The double pumper.
It's got the double pumper. All right, let's try to lift this thing out of here.
It's not a team lift.
It's not a team lift, but you got a beast on the job. Look, you don't need a team lift, bro. You got me. That's it. All right, let's see. How do we finalize this assembly? Let's take a look. So it's got a little rod here. You push down. Wow, you might have to bend this. Not necessary.
Dang.
Extensive assembly required. It's got a little bit of grease here, lubed up. I'm gonna spread that on there. The finger job. There we go. Look at that.
Like fingering your tools.
Plenty of lube. Oh, Evan, thank God you brought this giant bottle of lube. So we tighten the loosen and then tighten. I don't think there's any real. Read, study, and follow all instructions before operating. All right, okay, fine. Let's just see if there's anything that I'm missing before I go and risk my life by jacking up a vehicle with this. Whoa. Okay, so here it is. I don't think this is true, but we'll see. It says rotate the handle in a clockwise direction until tight. Rotate the handle in a counterclockwise direction 2 complete turns. So there's a line in here. So we're going to look at that line. That's 1 complete turn. That's 2 complete turns, okay? So we've rotated it counterclockwise, 2 complete turns. And then we're going to pump the handle approximately 10 to 15 complete pump strokes. Pump strokes.
Ooh.
Say that 5 times real fast. Pump strokes. Okay? Rotate the handle in a clockwise direction until tight. Okay, so we're going to pump stroke this 10 to 15 times. 1. So that's supposed to purge the air from the pump. Okay, so then we close this down by rotating until tight in a clockwise manner. Okay, and then we pump stroke it again until it reaches its maximum height. If it doesn't reach its maximum height and doesn't pump to a full height, then you're going to repeat steps A and B. That's it. That's its maximum height.
Dang.
Yo, you know, I always want, if I could just be like a couple inches taller. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would be great.
You can
Like,
ride
I don't even
around
need to be. What is
jack
this?
stand.
This is a maximum height. This is probably like what? You think it's like 16 inches?
Yeah.
It's like 16 inches. Like, if I could just be like 3 inches taller, like, that would be great.
People like that, but then when they finally get taller, they don't.
What do you mean? They don't want to be tall? Like, I had a buddy. My buddy Ryan is 6'3", and he used to say things like, "Yo, I wish I was shorter." He never said short like you. He said shorter. You know, he's like, it's
You
tough.
were like-
It's tough to find clothes that look good, and I always look awkward when I'm dancing. I'm a short dude. I still look awkward when I'm dancing. So,
Yeah.
whoa, but
Size
yeah, I don't think it matters.
makes awkwardness go away.
I used to think he was a good dancer. I don't know, but it looks like it's working. So, my overall impression is that this 3.5 ton service jack, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if it says where it's made. It seems to be an improvement from the one that we purchased like 10 years ago. But I could be wrong. Just on initial impression, though, it seems it could be an improvement. But we'll put it through its paces, and we'll let you know. If you like this video, we hope you'll give it a like, leave your comments below, and get subscribed. More importantly, share this video if you know someone that could use some quality info. They could use some direction, maybe in a tool purchase, jack purchase, a DIY. Maybe they're not looking for a viral video. Maybe they don't want to go to the trending section on YouTube. Maybe they just want some good info. Maybe they don't want some guy that's just acting crazy and going nuts, like Paul Logan, okay? Maybe you don't want to be part of the low gang. Maybe you just want to be part of the very cool gang and get yourself educated, okay? Share those videos, share these videos with those type of people, okay? And as always, thanks a lot and have a great day. Nick, you're going to cut all that stuff? You're not going to put that?
I'll just put the thanks a lot.
Yeah, just do that.